What is alternative dispute resolution? It's frequently called ADR. People mean one of three things when they talk about ADR. One is arbitration, the other is mediation, and the third is simply negotiation. There's nothing to stop you in a dispute setting out your position to your best advantage, but then making a compromise. There's a convention in litigation which I can best label as being called without prejudice. Now, if you write without prejudice on a piece of correspondence, or you ring somebody up and say this telephone conversation is going to be without prejudice, then that means that the content of the conversation or of the letter can't be put in front of a court unless both parties agree. Now, the purpose of this convention is to allow parties to make concessions with a view to reaching a settlement without being bound by those concessions until there's an agreement. So if you're in a dispute and you want to reach a quick settlement, there's absolutely nothing to stop you starting to negotiate right from the beginning using the without prejudice convention. What I would say about negotiations is before you enter into negotiations, you really should be clear about a few things. The first thing is, what kind of position are you negotiating from? Do you have an idea of how strong your argument is if you took it to court? If you've got legal advice that you're in a very good position and that court proceedings have good prospects of success, then that may lead you to want to negotiate in a much stronger way. If you have legal advice that your position is not so strong, that actually you're in quite a weak position, then there's nothing to stop you negotiating and putting forward a very strong front. But you should know that your ultimate position is not that strong, and so you'd be more inclined to accept a lower offer than if your advice had been that your case was much stronger. The other thing that you should work out when negotiating, as with a mediation, is what looks like a good deal for you, what looks like an okay deal, and what is your bottom line. And finally, if there's no negotiation, or there's simply the negotiations are going nowhere, what is your alternative? Is it to just walk away, or is it to issue court proceedings and carry those through to the end? If you're in a dispute at the moment and you'd like to know how to resolve it quickly using any of the forms of ADR we've just mentioned, then please get in touch. You can contact us by telephone or email, which are on the website, or you can go to our website and click the book a meeting button. That takes you through to my calendar and you can book a date and time to suit you to speak to me. It's absolutely free of charge, no obligation. I'd love to speak to you.